What's going on, you guys? So I wanted to talk about SoFi stock separately. I did a weekly recap video, which you should go check that out if you haven't already. But I wanted to take a closer look at SoFi because they do have earnings coming up, and we have seen an incredible run off the Gann angle and the Gann level right into the arc. And these are Heikin-Ashi candles, and so you can see the uptrend that we are in. So we're going to take a closer look, but before we do, here's my disclaimer. Trading is risky. This is entertainment purposes only, my opinion, not financial advice, etc., etc. Don't sue me. You can't. Don't even try. So yeah, SoFi. The weekly candles. Let's go to the regular weekly candle. So the regular weekly candle did close red. However, we closed in the arc for a second week in a row. And next week is going to be a very important day, or a week for SoFi. I suspect, the last few earnings have been really solid. We had a couple strong surprises. This was a 394% surprise. And this was a 186% surprise. So we've had some really strong earnings in the past. I would suspect that we continue to see that trend. And now that the macroeconomic factors are in SoFi's favor, with interest rates coming down soon, hopefully, in all likelihood, we're almost certainly going to get it in September. We might even get it at the end of this month. There's like a 10% chance or something. And with all of the influx or inflows going into small caps, which SoFi benefits from, we could see an explosive move out of SoFi in the coming weeks. Now, some key levels to watch. I would suspect if we have good earnings, we're going to blow right out of this arc. We tried to get out of the arc before earnings, so I would suspect that we get to the $7.90, $8 level. You probably will see that. We could even see, $8.50 coming up to this Gann angle here, getting inside the cloud and maybe bouncing at the bottom of the cloud and then eventually pushing out of the weekly cloud. That would be the best case scenario. Now, if say that they miss earnings, something bad happens, it sells off, we could then see, 670, 642, potentially even a break back down to where these wicked, right at around 615. So, if we see the name go under $6, I will be pulling the plug on it probably, but I don't really think that's going to happen. I actually have high hopes. I very rarely increase my position going into earnings for a stock, and this is one of those names that I have increased my position on going into earnings. So we'll see if that pays off. If we go to the daily, a while ago I increased my position because on the daily chart I could see that we were having price rejection, and in this candle right here, I nearly doubled my position, and it paid off really well. I saw we were rejecting off of this area. I set a stop loss at like 770, and I maintained my original position. We had a bit of a recovery here, closed back in the arc, and I actually increased my position right around 725. So I'm back to my full position that I got to here, and I'm hoping for a push above $8. Now that's where we're going to try to go. We tried to go there earlier before earnings. So if the earnings confirm what the hopes were right here, you're going to see a push higher. And I do think that I haven't checked the short interest, so I might be talking out of my butt here. But would you be shorting small caps right now? Would you be shorting a name like SoFi right now going into the next quarter? It just doesn't make sense. So I think Wall Street's going to get out of the way of this and might even get behind it. And if that were to happen, we could finally see this thing fly off. I mean, we've seen it pop up to $10, early this year, right at the beginning of the year. So if we, the key levels, just one more time, $7.90, $8 roughly. Next level up is about $8.50, and then the arc sits all the way up by about $10. So we will see what happens. Keep in mind that this is going to be a Tuesday before open. So you're going to wake up on Tuesday and you might know what happened then. But yeah, so that is SoFi. Just wanted to take a closer look at this. If you're seeing something I'm not seeing, let me know in the comments below. If you are a SoFi holder, let me know what you're doing going into earnings. Did you increase your shares when it was down here? How has your position been going? I know we've been coming down a lot. I'm still negative on the name, but that's slowly reversing. And if you haven't hit the like button, would you please smash the like button for me? And consider subscribing if you like this analysis. And I will catch you on the next one. Risky Ryan out.